Well, it's one of the most intriguing dynamics, whether they would have felt that Plasingwa had he been available, but first ever Tanzanian to play for Kaizer Chiefs. Although he hasn't yet played as ball falls here for Silva! He's got the golden touch! And Chiefs hit the front in the 7th minute!
He's picked up where he left off last season. It was some neat work down the right-hand flank from Vilakazi, stitching together great passes and movement. It's the tall man up front.
It's always been relentless in harrying the opposition backline whenever they do get on the ball, making it very, very tricky to find an outlet. 2-0 away to Cape Town Spurs.
Thus far, Grant, we're seeing a Kaizer Chiefs that look very assured.
Coach during their first appearance in the top flights and actually helped guide them to a very admirable 5th place finish. They weren't far off the playoffs either. We need to test Kaizer Chiefs. Cross delivered in by Ibrahim Sidat. Another of those that has plenty of experience at this level, is actually very, very familiar with this venue. This is where he's most dangerous. On set-piece duty, he's put it towards the back post. It's a wicked delivery that's caused run out for the corner as he had intended. Right, the challenge really well there, does Vilakazi. Setting it up for Ndlovu and now on his step. That's a good challenge. Kruger for Twala. And that's a little flick there, not bad. What had to improvise in the box, but really proud of their 3rd place finish, considering that they were behind, and yes, significantly behind as that one goes over. But focus on the other end of the field, where Partman has brilliantly located Mfuna Vilakazi on the edge of the area. Is unfortunate getting it to come down again. Vilakazi trying to sneak it through rather, and he is eligible to play against his parent club, but work permit issues keep him out of the squad entirely today. Is Ethan Chislett. He's getting away there from Malachi, who was forced to foul him. They'll like the position of this free kick, gives him plenty of options. Chance for indicating where he'd like it played. Chislett leaving it for Vilakazi's, put it into a great area, but Tanjino was brave and claims.
Yeah, needed the goalkeeper to be brave there. It's a delightful ball just in behind the defense there from Vilakazi.
Better of him. Silva somehow kept it alive here. Chislett. Vilakazi. Pins it towards goal. Quickly released. Matima has been upended rather violently by Ndlovu, who does have a penchant for getting stuck in.
Referee was well.
Movement up ahead of him. Back to goal is done well here, but laid off. And it's fallen quite kindly back for him. Oh!
At midfield, made the forward pass, and Ndlovu.
He'd be able to make off the bench. Man who scored 3 goals in 8. It's a lovely first-time pass from Batman. Chislett. Duba seemingly indicated that he was impeded. That's Batman. On that note, I must say Kaizer Jr. very coy in the tunnel when I bumped into him. I said, any surprises waiting for the Chiefs faithful? And kind of just gave up. Frosler, Chislett, and Duba. Now Frosler drives it
score, one to Duba. But it's all about the position.
Always pounced upon it. Duba! Shot for a second! And it's in! Wandile Duba has come off the bench and has netted twice in 20 minutes.
And that was an excellent phase of play there. An extended spell of possession. And as you've asked the question, can they turn it into something? That's exactly what they've done. It was Manyani with the decisive pass. It was Mabua that picked it up in the midfield. And eventually Duba at the...
And they make something happen from the flank. It's not the best cross in. Ethan Chislett gets hold of it. Bartman! Now Chislett. The sporting director, Rasta Kapuweza, prior to the man. On in his place comes Philip Molbo. Straight off the ball here, and this will be a free kick for Kruger United. Great area.
We're just not...
Changes drastically. Zidane! Peterson equal to the efforts.
Spoke about his lethal effort there.
65 minutes was his longest contribution last season.
Yeah, that's one start at the end of the season you mentioned earlier, Grant.
Skips away from the challenge, does Onyane, and he's floated this through beautifully for Vilakazi. How he would love to have hurt himself in the process. Yes, Twala. Something materializing in the box for Zwane, but couldn't fire off.